What's going on, YouTube? How are you guys doing? Pop culture fandom back with another video. And I can't believe it's been 2 weeks. I am so sorry. It's been 2 weeks since I posted a new video. I completely got sidetracked by a lot of other things that's going on. And, the holidays kind of messed me up. And I'm like, oh no, I just realized, it's been 2 weeks since I did another video on my channel. But I am back with another video, and this time I'm here to add Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, my newest addition to my ever-growing physical media collection. All my DVDs and my Blu-rays, and my collection is growing, and I just recently bought this from Amazon. And I didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, but I did see it when it came to Disney Plus for the first time. And I will say, it's very good. It's very good. It's a brilliant end, to a very good trilogy. That's for sure. I like the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Classic, perfect, very good. The second one, I think people had mixed feelings on. Some people didn't like Guardians of Volume 2. Some people did like it. Me, I'm in the middle. I was like, it was good. It's not as good as the first one, but it's good. This one just blows both of them out of the water. It's over like 2 hours and something. I was wondering why they need to make it so, why they need to make it over 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, well, the whole thing with, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, with Rocket and his background and what happened to Rocket and how he became part of the Guardians. And so, I mean, this one definitely has a different tone to it, too. It's like it's not as serious. It's like it tries to be a lot more funny, and then sometimes it's not funny. Some of the jokes don't really land, but it's like there's a lot more frustration in the characters. There's a lot more anger. They're yelling at each other. They get frustrated with each other. They all almost come to physical altercations with each other. But at the end of the day, they're still family. They're still a family. They're still a team. And like Star-Lord said, the galaxy still needs its guardians. And so it's definitely emotional. It's a lot more emotional than the. It's a lot more emotional than the first two. That is what the Blu-ray looks like. I only got this on Blu-ray and digital code. I did not get it on 4K. I wanted to get it on 4K, but I didn't get it on 4K because it was a little bit much. But the Blu-ray is just fine. If you guys can pick up the Blu-ray, if you don't have the Blu-ray, just get the Blu-ray if you can afford it. If you can afford the 4K, I heard it's really good on 4K. It looks phenomenal. But the Blu-ray is it's perfect. It's just good as it is. I thought that this movie was a little bit too long. I mean, it could have been a little less than 2 hours, but I guess, with everything with, the story, they wanted to make sure that they gave every character their proper due, and they wanted to make sure they gave every character a good send-off. And it is emotional to know that we'll never get to see these specific Guardians again. We won't get to see them again. We won't get to see Drax, and we won't get to see Star-Lord, and we won't get to see Nebula, and Groot, and Mantis, and I thought it was interesting the way they did Gamora, with Gamora not being the same one that, Star-Lord knew, and, the original Gamora was killed by Thanos in Avengers, and so it was like, I was surprised at the way they went with Gamora in this one, and she joins the Ravengers, and she's a completely different Gamora than we've seen. So, but I think that she ends up definitely coming to terms, and ends up maybe even turning into the Gamora that we all knew, from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. But I think everyone did an awesome job, though. The whole cast is just perfect. Chris Pratt, again, just steals the show again as Star-Lord. Perfect choice. Everyone's just perfectly cast. My favorite Guardian, I would have to say, would probably have to be Star-Lord and then maybe Nebula. I don't know if Groot does too much in this movie. It focuses more on a lot on Rocket and his it focuses a lot more on Rocket and his upbringing and what happened to him. But yeah, I think that they really did flesh out Nebula in this movie. They made her a lot likable than she's been in the first two Guardian movies. So and I love Karen Gillian who plays Nebula. She's just perfect in that role. She just does an awesome job in all three. Mantis is really good. Cosmo makes an appearance. Drax again is good. But it will pull at your heartstrings, and it's so tragic what happens to Rocket and Rocket's friends, and it definitely, if you love animals, I will say that this might make you cry a little bit. As an animal lover, I love animals myself, so it does deal with a lot of things with animal abuse and testing on animals and stuff like that. So be prepared to if you're an animal lover, you're gonna be a little emotional, because of certain scenes. But overall, it's a very well done movie. I think that James Gunn did an awesome job with this movie, and I'm glad that he was able to come back. I'm glad that he was able to direct this one again, and it's definitely the best of the trilogy, and it's definitely a great way to end this trilogy of films. So we're going to see what happens if they're going to make another one with new Guardians. James Gunn said this is just the end for this group of characters. It's going to be hard to top this group, and especially this cast, but we'll see what Marvel does if they decide to make another Guardians of the Galaxy movie down the line. Don't know if it's going to be as good as these three, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, this is Pop Culture Fandom and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, my latest addition to my physical media collection. Let me know what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Let me know what you think. Have you seen this movie? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it better than the first two? Is it not good? And let me know what format you picked it up on. Blu-ray? Did you get the DVD or did you go with the 4K? Anyway, guys, this is another video from Pop Culture Fandom, and I will see you all in the next one, and I hope you all have an awesome week coming up. And until next time, take care of yourselves and stay safe out there.